see? What exciting adventures will we choose?
Hello again.
Hello everyone, it's Darren and Susan from Retiredtimetocruise.
Sorry it's been such a long time since we posted a video, but we have been busy.
That's for sure. Now we took off September 12th from Edmonton and we left September 13th from Florida on the Carnival Mardi Gras.
The Carnival Mardi Gras was a huge ship. It can hold like 6,000 passengers, but there were about 4,500 of us on that ship.
Now we had a really great time for 14 days from Cape Canaveral across to Barcelona.
We sure did. I have to say that Carnival ship was a lot of fun. It had a roller coaster and a rope course and some fabulous theater venues.
It sure did. Now the entertainment value and the food value of a cruise ship is pretty hard to beat.
However, they made us get off in Barcelona, so we spent a month touring Europe.
And we went from Barcelona to Playa d'Ora for a couple of nights and got ourselves orientated and acclimatized to being back on land.
And then we headed to visit a few of Darren's relatives. We drove through Spain and France to Switzerland.
We spent a week in Switzerland at Lake Geneva and completely enjoyed ourselves. And on the way back, Susan found the little country called Andorra.
Right, it's nestled between France and Spain, and it is a duty-free country. It's amazing.
It sure was. Now we enjoyed ourselves so much, we said we could easily see going from Barcelona on our next cruise and driving ourselves to Andorra for more than just one night. We would stay several nights.
It was really a nice place to be, but we had our rooms booked already in Playa d'Oro, and that was a really nice beach town.
It sure was. From Playa d'Ora, we drove ourselves to
Magic World.
That's right, we stayed at Magic World.
It was really funny because we chose that location just because Google Maps showed it as being good value.
So we got to the resort,
which is basically an all-inclusive water park.
kind of like a Disneyland, but not quite, but almost, more like a Knott's Berry Farm. But we had a great time and we chose a room with a half board.
Our lunch and dinner was included with the price of the room.
Not only that, beer and wine were also included.
It was great, except it did nothing to lose our extra weight that we had gained on the cruise on the way over.
So we stayed at Magic World for a while, then we went to Alicante and we had a condo rented in Alicante.
Now that helped a little because we were cooking our own food in Alicante when we didn't go to restaurants. I even managed to do a little bit of diving in Alicante.
From Alicante, we got up really early because it's a 5+ hour drive to Barcelona and got ourselves onto the cruise ship, the Royal Caribbean Voyager of the Seas.
That was a long drive. The Voyager of the Seas is another big cruise ship. Again, it can hold more than 4,000 passengers, but it wasn't quite full with us.
From Barcelona, the ship went to Cape Town, South Africa, which was 17 days plus an overnight in Cape Town.
And we had 3 stops. We had stops in Tangiers and in Namibia and then in Cape Town. From Cape Town, we went to Port Elizabeth, which is still in South Africa,
Reunion Island, and the country of
Mauritius. And then we chugged across the Indian Ocean.
All the way to Singapore and had 18 days with an overnight in Singapore.
We really enjoyed our trip on the Royal Caribbean Voyager of the Seas. It was kind of special to have that itinerary because there's actually a war going on in Israel, and that's why ships aren't going through the Suez Canal. And so this is a really unique opportunity to go all the way around Africa, but it does make for a long cruise, lots and lots of sea days.
Which was fine because the Voyager of the Seas has a climbing wall, it has a flow rider, it has water slides, it even has an ice skating rink.
It was pretty cool. I did both the ice skating and the flow rider, and I'm still alive.
And you climbed the rock wall.
I did. Well, I tried. They made us get off the ship in Singapore though, and now we're on our 3-month Asian holiday. Now, frankly, I'm not much into knowing where we're going. But we started in Singapore.
And then we took a bus after a week in Singapore to the border of Malaysia. And that was a very interesting trip because you have to get off the bus, go through the Singapore border crossing, get back on the bus, then go to Malaysia, get off the bus, then go through their border crossing and get back on the bus. All of this is time sensitive, and if you're not back on the bus in time, guess what?
You get left behind.
They say you get to catch the next bus that comes.
All of the Asian countries that we've visited so far have an electronic it's not really a visa, but it just lets them know that you're arrival. It's an arrival card, and you get the confirmation on your telephone saying that you've done it, but nobody ever actually looks at that confirmation. It's connected with your passport.
So the e-entrance is for all those countries that don't need a visa to enter those countries. So Canada, United States, for sure don't need a visa to visit these countries. We can go on this e-entry ticket.
So we spent about a week in Singapore, and then we spent about a week in Kuala Lumpur. Oh, that was fabulous.
We sure had a good time. Did Petronas Towers and did all of the things that were involved in Kuala Lumpur.
Then we took a quick flight to Thailand.
That's right. We landed in Bangkok, went to our hotel, enjoyed ourselves at that hotel with all the stuff around the hotel. They had an amazing food market there. They had the trains were close. It was a few minutes to jump on a canal boat. We just had a really good time at that hotel. Most importantly, in case you haven't noticed, I'm swallowing lots, got some dental work done, and I have implants in waiting to get the crowns.
It all went very well. We found that Bangkok has an amazingly good train or LRT system that you can easily hop on and hop off the trains and use it well.
And don't forget, they also have canal boats, which are just like buses on all the canals off the main river.
And we discovered a hop-on, hop-off boat ride.
That's right. And now the price may change, but it was about 110 baht per person, which worked out at that time to just under $6 Canadian for an all-day hop-on, hop-off bus or boat.
Now we have our son Daniel visiting us.
That's right. Daniel flew in to spend Christmas and New Year's with us because he doesn't have to work.
So he arrived in Bangkok, spent a few hours there, and then we jumped on a luxury bus to go to Pattaya.
That's right. Now it was a luxury travel van, and we had it for us to get to Pattaya or Pattaya, potato tomato,
or Shantiam Beach, or
however you want to say it. But we are staying at the Atlantis Condo Resort, and it is fantastic.
You can see just a tiny bit of the pool area in the background behind us. We had to record it from inside our room because the waterfall sound is just a little bit too obtrusive.
That's right, it basically drowned out our voices when we were trying to record this.
Anyways, Daniel and I have been scuba diving lots, really enjoying it. The weather has been fabulous.
I've been going to get massages and eating.
And the food has been plentiful and everywhere.
So this is a wrap up to say Merry Christmas,
Happy New Year!
and we're looking forward to the next part of our journey, which will be Vietnam.
Okay. I still don't know where we're going. Anyways, thanks so much. I hope you enjoyed this update. Bye
Bye
now.
We're retired, it's time to cruise. Where will we go next? What will we see? What exciting adventures will we choose? We'll make new friends and make some plans. We'll post videos as we visit new lands. We love you to join us as we sail around in floating hotels of every brand. We're retired and it's time to cruise. Come and join us or watch our YouTube.